Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bonsoir. Good evening, good afternoon. This is a great honor for me to be at this gathering. It is also a great honor to share this celebration with a man of the caliber of Dr. Baobaid. One of the things that happened today is that for the first time, I think, in many years, we have a gathering that is so multicultural and so international, held by the Yemeni community. And I've been in this very hall before at so many Yemeni gatherings, but only saw Yemenis, and a sprinkling of some other kind of nationalities. But if you look at the audience today, you'll see what really pleases me enormously. You'll see that we have people that hail from different parts of the world, different ethnic communities. There are people here, not only from Canada, of course, and all the Yemenis, but there are also people whose origins go back to Sudan, to Lebanon, of course, to Italy, to Trinidad, to the Czech Republic, and so on. And that is something that I have been working for and I've been living for in the past so many years. Not only when I started the radio show Dialogue with Diversity, but well before that. And so this is really a great pleasure. It was also very nice to notice that the President Badr al-Muflihi referred to me as the father of the Yemeni community and not the grandfather. On the other hand, I suppose I was a bit disappointed and envious that when they mentioned that Dr. Baobaid is supposed to be, or was elected, one of the most influential 500 Muslims in the world. And they did not at the same time acknowledge that I am one of the most influential 500,000 Yemenis in the world. I'm not going to say anything more than this except to do what I usually do, and that is to read some poetry with your permission. I do want, however, to mention again Dr. Baobaid and say that we have one thing in common. Dr. Baobaid, in his daily work, he spends his 8 hours or 9 hours, 10 hours a day, for which he gets paid, by the way, dealing with the issue, the very important issue of honor-based violence, which is a stigma on the Muslim community and Arab community. Whereas I do this in fiction, using my 2 novels, Final Flight from Sana'a and Two Boys from Aden College, because that is the theme, actually, of my 2 books. And I'd like, by the way, to invite you to come to the book reading that I will do of my novels on the 7th of June at the Ottawa Public Library at 5:30 in the afternoon. That's Thursday, the 7th of June. So I'm going to read one poem in Arabic. I'll tell you why. I am delighted that the meeting is conducted in English. In fact, I said to Badr that it has to be conducted in English and not in Arabic. But there are, out of respect, Mr. Tanis was telling you how I believe in respect, and out of respect for those people who do not speak English at all, I will read one poem in Arabic, and it is, of course, political. What else? I'm delighted to see His Excellency the Ambassador of Yemen here, who comes late as usual. But we share the same view about, human rights and democracy in our country, and we both write about it. I write about it because it's a hobby. He writes about it at great risk to his job. So this is the first poem. Is called Bil Adafir. Okay, and my apologies to those who do not speak Arabic. It is the latest poem I've written. It says, خلصوني من حكومات العساكر من رجال قد أتونا بالمجازر وانقذوا شعبا يعاني لعقود من قيود كلما أطلق صوتا في العشائر ليس يستطيع حديثا في المنابر ولئن كان بليغا أو مناظر أو عليما بعلوم أو طبيبا لجسوم أو خبيرا بنجوم فهو لن يلقى حليفا أو مناصر ولئن فاه بدر أو جواهر فالعساكر لا يطيقون المحاور إذ أعدت له لحدا في المقابر ذاك في قاموسهم شر الكبائر هم يجيدون الأوامر كم تناسوا عن شباب كيف قاسوا سوف يأتي الشعب يوما بالمآثر مثلما جاد قديما بالبوادر ولئن أحرز نصرا بالأظافر. And whereas that was my latest poem in Arabic, this is one of my oldest, and I've recited it all over the place, including at City Hall and in Dubai recently, where I had a huge ovation for this. It says, the title is Not Just a Few. I cast my eyes and see the stars that wink at me, and there is Mars, that god of war that we abhor, for it is peace that we stand for. So look at us. Can you not see one human mass, big as the sea, made up of waves of diverse shape that ebb and rise in one landscape? Together we live with no escape. Together we die if we look agape and let the Martians pillage and rape. For all we leave are bags of bones. For all we leave are bags of bones, 6 foot under heavy headstones. Whether you're Ali or Dr. Jones, whether you're white or other clones. Almighty God, the God of all, of black and white, of big and small, whose name we see on every scroll, I'll bend my knees, or stand up tall, and ask of you to hear my call to end the hate, to end the hate and crush the wall, to grant us peace and bless our soul. And with my verse, I say to you, come shake my hand if you're a Jew, and kiss my cheek if you're a Hindu. Let Christians come, join the queue. Let Muslims in to bring their crew, and Sikhs arrive in turbans blue. Let's welcome all, and humanists too. Let's banish war and stage a coup against the racists, no matter who. Here is my wish. We must come through. Hot bread for all, not the well-to-do. Shelter the child of every hue. Honor the woman, gentle and true. Respect, respect for all, long overdue. And peace for all, not just the few. Thank you.
Beautiful poetry. Thank you, Dr. Ghanem. Next, I will call on to Dr. Baobaid to come and say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. I don't know what to say. Actually, it's very challenging for me to talk after such a wonderful speaker, Dr. Qais-Ghanem, with his multiple talents. So bear with me. I'm really very honored and privileged today to be recognized by my colleagues and friends from the Canadian Yemeni Association. I have been all day very nervous about that, and I really appreciate all the efforts, but believe me, I'm still nervous and I don't know, how to perceive or maybe how to receive this award. It's really a very special day. Usually, unfortunately, in our